in team page. I've also just recorded. I'm going to give it a few minutes for people to get on. So if you're watching the replay, you can fast forward about a minute. But I'm really excited for this training because we've welcomed a lot of new distributors to our team. So if you're new, make sure you say hello in the chat. If you have a new distributor that you signed, make sure you tag them below, because what we're going to do today is walk you through, and I'm going to share my screen and give you a look into how I have conversations with potential customers. You know, you only know what you know, right? If you've never done something like this before, or you've never, done sales, like you can tweak what you say to get better results. I remember, before this business, I did cold calls for TELUS, a cell phone company. And I was so bad when I first started. I had no idea what to say. I stumbled over my words. But when I learned from other people that got success in their calls and in their conversations, and I did it over and over and over again, right? You build success in anything by doing something habitually. So that's what I want to teach you today. And I want you to know that little tweaks in what you say will make all the difference. Okay. So I have my phone up here in front of me. Make sure you guys say hello as you get on, and then make sure you, like I said, share this with your team. Okay. All right. So first, before we go into the conversation flow, I'm going to share my screen with you guys, and I'm going to give you a quick look at our product, like how we separate our products, because this is going to be a big part of how you have conversations. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen with you. And all right, I can see you guys jumping on. Hello, hello. All right. So a couple things you want to know. Obviously, our company is in very many different countries. Okay. So our company sells in very many different countries, and each country has prices that are relevant to that country. And then also some of the products and packs may differ a little bit. So for me, I'm in Canada. I sell primarily to the US and Canada. So big part of my conversations is knowing where my potential customer is, and then knowing what to recommend. Okay. So let's take 2 minutes and just go through our website. You'll see that my website is up here, JackieDeering.itworksca.com. I have the Canadian flag in the right corner. This means it's showing me products and pricing if the customer was in Canada. If I simply switched this to the US or whichever other country, it would change to that relevant country. Okay. So our products are either sold as individual products, or we have packs. Our packs are separated into 4 main categories: weight control, gut health, active lifestyle, and beauty. Now, I'm going to be using the examples of weight control because primarily what I'm talking about is weight loss, especially of the season that we're coming into. But when you go down under weight control, you're going to see all the individual products that are in this category, as well as the packs. The packs obviously are recommended based on what somebody's goal is. So, it's kind of like a good, better, best. Okay. And then again, we have this exact same thing under gut health and under active lifestyle. Now, one thing I want to say, if you're a new distributor, is don't feel like you have to know everything about every product in order to start having conversations. Anything that you learn, anything that you need can be learned immediately on the website. Okay. So let's start with how we start the conversation, and then I'll show you how I would determine, based on where that person is, what I would recommend. So when we start having conversations with potential customers, there's 2 ways that you're going to have a conversation start. It's either going to be somebody has commented on something you've put out, which has now caused, they've said they wanted info. You're now reaching out to them with that information. Or B, you're just starting the conversation. Okay. I want you to put a 1 in the chat if you started this business because you saw a post and then reached out to somebody. I want you to put a 2 in the chat if you initially got a message first, which caused you to watch the person you enrolled with and then you joined. What you're going to find is that there's both. Okay. So that means that the best way to get customers, the best way to get distributors is to make sure you're doing both of those things. I post on my page to generate interest. I also start conversations to plant the seed with people. Okay. I got a message. I said no for 3 years. The lady followed up with me. Eventually I joined, and it's crazy. Like, now we're the top 20 in this company. So if that person ever reached out to me, I would not be here. Okay. So let's say, for example, you put a post up on your wall and it's about a product. Okay. So if I were to scroll down on my page, I'm going to give you an example of how I would reach out, and then I'm going to give you an example of how I would start a conversation. So for example, if I scroll down my page as it's coming down here we go. Let me find a product post. Okay, this one, for example. Okay, so this is a before and after picture of products. You can see there's 2 comments. How would I reach out to these people? I would reply to the comment and I'd say messaging you. Okay, the reason I reply to this is now it's notifying them that I'm messaging them. Me replying is also boosting this post, which means my network will see it again. And then I would message her. Okay. Now, what would I message her? I would say, hey, Jenny, I just saw your comment on my post about, wanting to lose, 30 pounds by Halloween. Would it be okay if I sent you the info? Okay, that would be my intro message. Okay, or I just saw your comment to my post about the hair, skin, and nails. Are you looking to grow your hair? Can I send you the details? Basically, when I'm reaching out to a replied comment, my goal is to reconfirm with them what they've commented on. I used to actually send a screenshot of my post to them as well, just so it triggers their mind to be like, oh yeah, okay. Now, but other situation, you can also reach out to people that are on your friends list. You can reach out to people that view your stories. You can reach out to people that like this post. And you guys, don't overthink this. My message when I send it out to people is literally, hey, not sure if you're interested. I'm looking for a couple people who want to try this, or this. I'm able to offer a discount. Can I send you the details? Maybe a message is, hey, I don't know if you're interested, but I saw you watching my stories. I just wanted to let you know that I'm opening up my next round of product reviewers. Would it be okay if I sent you over what I have open? Now, when I message people, you guys, I know they're watching me post, right? So even if someone says no, even if someone says yes and they don't buy, even if they ignore me, I literally don't care, because every time I message, I'm planting a seed. But put the word yes in the chat if that makes sense. Okay. So we're going to go for the example that somebody's commented on my post. I'm going to give you kind of a mock conversation. So let's say I reach out to this person here, Jenny, and I say, hey, Jenny, I just saw your comment on my post about the clinically proven gummies and capsules. I saw that you're looking to lose at least 30 pounds by October, or whatever it said, Halloween. Is it okay if I send you the details, right? I end with a question. This is the most important thing, because that's triggering the next person to reply. You don't want to just information throw up over somebody. You want it to be a natural conversation. Okay. So then she's going to say, sure, you can send me the info. Now, this is where you have to ask qualifying questions to know what you're going to recommend. So in the example of weight loss, a couple things I need to know. Number one, I need to know, are you in the USA or Canada? Or, this is primarily, I think, where most of us are growing our network, but obviously if you're growing in Mexico or anywhere else, you'd have to check. Okay. The reason I need to know that is because I need to know what pack I'm recommending, and I need to know what pricing I'm giving her. So I'm looking at her page, and if I can't tell where she lives, I will just add it in my qualifying questions. So my questions would be like, okay, awesome. I'd love to recommend something for you. Just a few questions for you. Number one, how much weight are you looking to lose? Right? Are you looking to heal your gut? Are you looking to lose weight? And if so, how much are you looking to lose? I want to know what your goal is. I want to know, are you okay with caffeine? And I want to know which country you're in. Those are essentially my 3 qualifying questions. So now they're going to come back and she's going to say, okay, I'm looking to lose 40 pounds. Okay. And if you guys have any questions, by the way, feel free to put it in the chat. But essentially, I want to know, she says, I'm looking to lose 40 pounds. Caffeine is okay. And I'm in Canada, let's just say. Okay. So based on that information, I can now funnel my knowledge of what is going to be best for her. So just to give you guys kind of the shortcut, anything over 20 pounds, I'm recommending a pack. 15 to 20 pounds, I'm recommending a pack. Now, when I offer a pack, I tell them about every single pack that we have in that category. I'm not just telling them about the good, the better, or the best. I'm telling them about all 3. Okay. So we have that information in our boards. And so if you go under product packs in boards, click Canada, there's weight loss, and I just send the info, right? I just send that info. But when I would like, let's even say I don't have the boards. Okay. Let's just pretend we don't have the boards. Okay. I would go to my website, I would click weight control, and I would click shop all. Okay. Now, when I'm recommending something, there's a couple things that I would do here to really make sure I'm getting the best results. Number one, I would like have some excitement. Like, this is not just a copy and paste script. Like, you need to have some energy behind what you're doing. So what I would add at the beginning is like, okay, awesome. I'm so excited to recommend this pack for you. I use all of these. I've had great results. Let me send you over the details. Okay. And then again, you can use our boards, edit it if you need, but you could really come here and say, okay, great. I have 3 different pack options. Let me know what looks best for you. The first pack I would recommend is called our Slimming Trio Essentials. It has 3 products, and you could literally be like skinny gummies with a little dash, proven to shrink your stomach fat and, helps lose hard, stubborn belly fat and helps you shrink your tummy. Formula Fat Fighters. This is a carb blocker that helps your body not absorb all the bad fats and carbs in our meals. Perfect for after dinner. Third thing, ThermoFight X, a clinically proven metabolism booster, helps you lose an average of 31 pounds over 90 days. And I know you're probably thinking, well, Jackie, I have no idea about what these products. How would you know that? You can come to this page and literally look at this pack, okay? And then just look at the individual products. Okay. You could take exactly what it says. The biggest thing is you're leading with the benefits. People want to know what it's going to do for them. They don't care about the 5th ingredient is blah, 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 sourced from blah, blah. They don't care. They want to know, what is this going to do? Okay. So excitement, energy, these clinically proven gummies, we can't keep them on the shelf. There's a reason they've gone viral. Like, talk about that. Right. So you could say, or you could get our next pack up, which includes all 3 that we already have, all the 3 products we already talked about. But now you can add in a bag of our fat burning coffee, which is a coffee that burns fat, keeps you full, and improves brain function. Or our best pack, everything we talked about, plus our superfood shake, which is a meal replacement shake with all your vitamins, blah, blah, blah. See, like, you can use the boards, you guys, but I could also voice messages of this right now. Now, which one looks best for you, right? So basically think of when you're giving somebody information on the product, have excitement and energy at the beginning, talk about the benefits of the pack or the product, and then end with a question. How does that sound? Like, does that look like, which one looks best for you, right? Give me a yes if I'm making sense so far. And guys, if you're learning from this, make sure you're tagging your team. Now, 9 times out of 10, when you give somebody the information on a pack and you end it with a question, the next thing they're going to say to you is, how much does it cost? Or they're going to say something like, is there gluten in it? Does it, is it okay for somebody with low blood sugar levels? Whatever, right? You just want to guide the conversation to like where the next point is going to be. So typically 9 times out of 10, they're going to say, how much does it cost? Now, all of our products and all of our packs, you're going to notice, no matter what country we're in, has a retail price and a perks member price. Okay. On the packs and in the individual, you can see here. Now, retail is full price, no discount, nothing. Like, you're out. Okay. Like, you buy it once, goodbye. Okay. Nobody ever buys retail because there's so much benefit and savings in becoming a perks member. So perks member, as you guys probably know, they get 25% off the products and packs. There's additional discounts and savings in our program, and they can become a perks member by either committing to 1 order a month of any order, no minimum, for 3 months, or paying a one-time membership fee of $19.95 US, 25 Canadian. They have access to the entire store, discount for life, no commitment. Okay, so kind of like Amazon. Okay, so how would I word this? Let's say the lady says, well, the Slimming Deluxe system looks great. I would say, okay. And again, guys, don't just be like a robot, have some energy behind what you do. So I'd be like, okay, awesome. I think you're going to love this pack. I think you're going to be so happy with your results. I'm obsessed with the coffee. Okay. So normally, right, we're in Canada, right? So I'm looking at this pricing. Normally, this system retails for $287. Or I can get it to you for $215 as a perks member, if you choose, right? So like normally the pack retails for $287, or I can get it to you for $215 as a perks member. A perks member just orders once a month for 3 months, any order. And then guys, I let them know, if your goal is 40 pounds or 20 pounds or 30 pounds, you're going to want to use these products for longer than a week or 2 weeks or a month to get results. So I would just say totally flexible. You can call me. You want to make it easy for them. You can call me with any questions. We can edit your order. We can skip a month if you need, but I think we'll start you off on this pack and then we can assess if you're going to need this or a different product next month. How does that sound? Okay. End with the question. They're going to come back to you with any questions or objections that they have. Okay. Or they're going to say, that sounds great. Now, if they say that sounds great, how do you get them to check out? You say, okay, great. I'm so excited for you. You're going to love this. Now I'm just processing orders. Okay. And guys, if you're not just processing orders, like Courtney made a joke on the training we did the other day. She's like, man, I was going through security customs in the airport and someone said they're ready to order. And she said, okay, great. I'm just at my computer now putting orders in. Okay. I'm just at my order now. I'm just at my system right now getting in orders. Would you like me to process yours for you? Or would you prefer I send you a cart link? Done. Now, if she says, I want a cart link, I simply go to my It Works app. I do under business, manage shareable bags. I create a bag with whatever products we've talked about, and then choose the country and I just send it. If you don't know how to do that, there's a video on how to do that in our app, also in our boards, also it's everywhere. So make sure you know, okay? Or they're going to say, I want you to process the order for me. And I would just say, okay, great. The info I need is your full name, your billing and shipping address, your email, your phone number, card for payment, expiry, CVV. Let me know when you've sent it. Boom, order done. I just did the biggest order this morning for $291. I just sold this morning. She sent me her information, done, 156 PV. Okay. She's been watching me since 2021. This is how you close them. Okay. Now, if you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. But yeah, that's exactly how I'm having my conversations, you guys. Now, here's the other thing. You have to understand that follow-up is crucial. Just because somebody doesn't buy from you the first time you guys talk, it doesn't mean they're not interested. Again, I had somebody literally buy from me from 2021 this morning. She saw my post again. Time is better. She's ready. But make sure you're writing down people every single day that are interested. And then guys, follow up is very simple, right? There's two ways you're going to follow up. You're going to follow up by you posting consistently, because that's right. They're seeing it over and over and over again on your timeline. But number two, they're going to follow up by messaging them. I could say, hey, Livia, I know we were talking about you wanting to get started in the pack the other day. I'm just getting orders in now. Are you ready? I purchased you for almost 5 years before I joined you as a distributor. Oh my gosh, Leslie, I have exciting news for you, by the way. I messaged you. I have to message me back. I got exciting news for you. I'm reading your message. But it's just the consistency of it. And it's just knowing how to have the conversation. If the conversation ever goes dry, I say things like, what question can I answer for you? Right? Like move the conversation along. But the biggest thing that you need to remember is giving value to them, finding out what their needs are so you can best recommend something for them, and, asking those qualifying questions. Okay. So I hope this helped you guys. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And yeah. Okay. Super excited. All right. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.